everybody. We're back. It's Lynn Graham and me, Emily Yount, with Cummings & Co. Realtors. Oh, and Lynn is with First Financial Inc.
Hi, everybody.
How's it going?
It's good.
It's good.
Busy
Great.
week, but it's been good.
It has been busy, but it's Friday. Weekend starts. Super Bowl Sunday is coming up. I don't know who I'm rooting for. How about you?
No, since the Ravens are out, no one.
And I still got my purple one. Well, anyway, we are here to discuss with you about first-time home buying and how easy it actually is.
I wanted to start by saying, if you are paying $1,000 or $1,200 or $1,300 a month in rent, you could actually own a home. And I think it's probably easier than you think to get into a home. And that's something that we wanted to go over today.
Absolutely. There are 4.8 million millennials out there that are going into their 30s, which means they definitely are looking to buy a house. And of course, for the first time.
And we wanted just to tell you that it's easier than you may think it is. I met with a young couple yesterday, and when we were done talking, they said, well, wow, we didn't realize it was so easy. So, the main things are, do you have steady employment? Do you have a checking account? Have you paid your taxes? If all of those things you've answered yes to are true, then, we need to see if you would qualify. If you're renting right now, you're paying somebody else's mortgage and they're getting the tax deduction. And why not do it for yourself and start to build that credit and see where it may take you.
Yes, absolutely. Put your own investment into your own pocket, not someone else's. I mean, you can, if you just decide to move up to a new house or downsize, then you might not need any assistance with buying a house, especially if you're downsizing to something a little smaller.
So we wanted to tell you today, how do you do it? How do you start? What's the first thing you do? So the first thing you want to do is get in touch with the lender. You want to sit down and have with you a pay stub, your bank account, and be ready for some questions, some basic demographic questions about where you live, where you have lived, how much you've paid, and let's get a number that you're comfortable with monthly to pay, and then find what houses are in that price point. And that's where Emily can come in and help you.
Yeah, I would act as a liaison between all parties in between the lender, between the other realtor that's selling the house. I make things calm and easy and not stressful at all, because it can get stressful, but it also can be easier than you think.
And Emily also does the negotiations for you. And that's something that she helps, proactively to do on your behalf. So that's what we want to tell you about today. So again, if you're paying, at least $1,000, maybe even $900 in rent, you could be owning a house. And even if you don't have money saved for a down payment, there's still houses that you can get for 100% financing, and you wouldn't have to have hardly any money of your own.
Yes. So what do people need? What's the minimum credit score? How much does down payment?
Minimum credit score, you want to try to have at least a 620 credit score. But if you don't have that, then what you need to do is have a bank, a lender, pull your credit and give you a fix-it-up plan to say what to pay off, what to leave alone. For example, if you have collections on your credit report, you really don't want to touch them most of the time, but you need someone who's qualified and knowledgeable in that area to tell you what to do and what not to do to get your score up. And it may take a month or two to get you there, but that's the whole point of getting a credit check, to see where you actually stand. One thing of note is when you pull your own credit report as a consumer through Credit Karma or one of the other services, what you see and what a bank actually sees are usually quite different. So that's something to consider. It's not bad to have one of the credit checks through Credit Karma, But what you see and what I see are usually different.
Right, and so it's never too soon to start your plan for home ownership. What about down payment?
Down payment can be as little as 0 to as much as you want or are able to put down, or if you have some family that's going to give you some gift funds, you can utilize that toward your down payment. When you buy a house, there are 2 buckets of money. One is a down payment bucket and one is a closing cost bucket. I help you with the down payment part. Emily helps you with the closing cost part. So that's where some of the negotiation and her skills come into play.
Yes, yeah. Some sellers are willing to help with the closing costs.
So you can put 0 down. The minimum, if you have a few credit challenges and tend to have a lower credit score, you would need to probably have access to 3% or 3.5% of the purchase price to put down onto your towards your new home.
Excellent, wonderful. And there's a lot of different loan programs out there. Like the FHA is very common and conventional. FHA is like a mother loan, so you make sure that a lot of, that your house is very safe for you to live in.
And there's FHA, there's USDA.
Yes.
If you're a veteran, we do, the VA loans, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac loans, all of that.
Yes, veterans, use your benefits. The VA loan is one of the best things out there for you when it comes to home ownership. Yep.
And again, we can check your eligibility to see what program is best for you and what you're most comfortable with.
Well, if there's any questions out there, we are here to assist you. I have a blog on my website. It's Maryland on the Move, marylandhomepro.com/blog. You can get so much information. I have a homeowner's guide to ownership and a seller's guide to listing your home as well. Sellers jump on helping these new first-time home buyers share the wealth. And my phone number is also 443-480-5363.
And my number is 443-340-6935. We hope to hear from you.
Yes,
have a great weekend.
We're at the Ricer's Daughter in Ricerstown, by the way. We are going to enjoy our coffees and teas. Have a great day.